What is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, y'all, I'm going to be talking about how to get free samples at luxury stores. So I'm going to be uploading an unboxing very soon. I might have gotten my Christmas present and unboxed it, but I took some pictures of it and I posted it on Facebook before doing the unboxing because I was just so excited, you guys. I opened it the day that I got it. I usually let bags sit for like a week or a month and then unbox them, but I was so excited about this item, you guys, this bag. And I had to share it with someone, and a lot of people were in the comment section of my post asking how I got so many like freebies and goodies. And it was eye-opening for me that not a lot of people get freebies, or it's not such a common practice. And for me it happens, I would say 8 times out of 10. And I think there are some things that I do that make it maybe a little bit easier for me, or I have a different approach than maybe some people have. This is for any luxury brand, but what I shared was from Louis Vuitton, but I have gotten stuff from other brands. I one time went to Hermes, you guys, like in 2015 I believe, and they gave me a package of paper. It was printed paper. It was so beautiful, you guys, and it had like I think a leopard or a tiger or something on it, and like different animals and maybe like palm trees, and they were used for just like jotting down stuff paper. And I didn't know anything about brands or luxury brands or purses at the time, so I just used the paper and then threw it away. And then, you know, fast forward a few years, I started learning about brands and then Hermes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could have kept it for a frame, I could have given it as an amazing gift, I could have sold it, done something, but I used it. It was wonderful. So yeah, these are some tips that might work for you, might not. You can also let me know if you have any tips, tricks, and all that good stuff as well in the comment section. So with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, I'm trying to think of what else you have to do. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, the first point, you guys, is going to be an obvious point. And like I said, it's not something that I believe I do, but spend a lot of money. And this is bad to say, and it's bad to start off with, but I want to get this one like out of the way because this is a very obvious tip and a piece of advice to give. Usually if you spend a lot of money and you have a sales associate that is associated with you, they will most likely go above and beyond to give you free stuff when it comes in. Let's say that Louis Vuitton has a magazine going out to people. You're probably going to get the magazine if you're a good customer for your SA. Or let's say that they are giving out little cute water bottles, or you get champagne when you go in. This is most likely going to happen if you have an SA. I do not have an SA. I don't want an SA because sometimes I feel, how do you say, pressured to spend money with my SA if I had one. I just like going in, having one person, you know, at that particular time, and maybe I spend money, maybe I don't, but I don't like being pressured. And I feel like if I had an SA, I'd be pressured, but that's just my personal preference. Getting that out of the way, I feel like spending money is a very obvious way, but if you don't want to spend thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars a year on luxury brands, then I think the other tips that I have might work for you. So the first one is going to be that you don't demand a sample. But I feel like when you demand something, especially from a luxury brand, that's going to make them even more so not give it to you. So if you say, I want that, or I want a sample of this, they're gonna be like, girl, what? No. And the thing is, a lot of people think, and I totally get the mindset, when you're spending a lot of money, you want extras usually, but that's not how it works. I personally expect to receive more freebies from Victoria's Secret than I do from Louis Vuitton. So I usually go into Louis Vuitton with a, what is it, no receiving mindset. Like if I get something, I'll be happy. If not, I'll also be happy. But I think the main thing is not to demand something. It's just to go into the store with an open mind of shopping, looking around, and then maybe if you find something, you can ask for it later on, but you don't just go in and demand that you want something for free. The next thing is going to be nice, be kind, be patient, and don't be snobby. One thing that I really dislike about the luxury community on YouTube is that people can be very pretentious in the sense that they'll say, well, you shouldn't act like that in a luxury store. You should be elevated, you should be classy, you should be this way, that way, stuck up. And I'm just like, no, be yourself, have manners, be kind, but be original. Don't don't be mean, don't be rude. At the end of the day, a sales associate is just like you and I. And at the end of the day, they just want to have a nice customer that spends money, but also that is a good conversation to have, you know, that's in, out, and it's a decent, how do you say, encounter. Which, with that being said, the next point is going to be that you should have an idea of what you want in your head. A lot of people will say that you should go in and look around, which is fine. But what I have noticed is that if you go into Louis Vuitton, you have a specific bag in mind. You don't have to know the name, because we all know that I can't pronounce nothing. I can barely pronounce my name. So if you go in there and you say, hey, you have a picture of the bag, I'm looking for this bag for myself, for my friend, as a birthday gift, as a whoever, whatever reasoning behind it. If you want to give that out, go for it. But at least having a general idea of what you want. Not, hey, I was wondering if I could have that tote that costs $1,000. That means that you have no interest in the brand. Now, it's different if you're, let's say, a partner and you've never gone into Louis Vuitton and you don't care about purses, and you say, hey, I'm here to buy a gift for my friend, and I know that she loves Louis Vuitton, but the only thing I know about the purse is that it's brown. It costs around the $1,600 price range. It's a tote, and can you maybe help me find it, or can you show me some options that are similar to this? I feel like the wording, the vocabulary, the sentence structure is so much nicer in that way than in the other way. And it shows that you have a general interest, even though you have no interest because you're buying the bag for someone else. And that's also, SAs, they want to have customers that are repeat customers that will come back to them. And so if they say, okay, this person really likes the brand, they like to shop here, let me put in some free samples, and maybe I can get her to come back to get the perfume, which will turn into her buying the perfume, the wallet, and a bag. The next point is going to be that I have noticed that when you are buying shoes and clothing, you're treated a little better when it comes to like free stuff. Y'all, one time I went to Louis Vuitton and I was with my friend, and she was buying like shoes and clothing. They offered us champagne, they gave us little biscuits, she got free samples of perfume. I don't know what else they gave her. They gave her like some weird little ornament, I think, or something like this. This was a long time ago, and I was like, excuse me, hello? Maybe she was like an amazing customer and everyone knew her, but I was like, we don't get treated like this downstairs at the bags. So I don't know if this is true or not, but it is something that I've realized. Also, I went a few days ago and the service looking for shoes and clothing was so much nicer than the service at the purse section. Don't take my word for it though, you guys, because I don't know 1000%. It's just observations that I've made. So the next and final point, you guys, is going to be the biggest thing, in my opinion, that helps you get a free sample. It's a whole bunch of different points like meshed together, and it's going to be having a specific name and idea of what you want as a free sample. We're most likely talking about perfume here, because I've also gone into Gucci and asked for free samples, and I've gotten them before. But to give you guys an example that does not involve Louis Vuitton, let's take Sephora. Let's say you go into Sephora and you say, hey, I would like a sample of the foundation. And it's like, what foundation? Do you have oily skin, dry skin, combination skin? Do you like full coverage, light coverage? Do you like matte? Do you like glowing? What do you want? And that's the same with the perfume. Are you citrusy? Are you floral? Do you like long lasting? Do you like an evening scent, a winter scent, a fall scent? There are so many things that go into a scent that if you have no idea what you are looking for, why do you expect them to know you better than you know yourself? If you were to say, hey, I really love citrusy scents. Do you have any citrusy scents in store? And they're like, oh yeah, we have this one. And you say, is there any way that I can have a sample of this? I would really greatly appreciate that. What are they gonna tell you no? I mean, are they really gonna tell you no? I would think not. Some people are probably gonna be in the comment section saying they've told me no before. Then girl, try another Louis Vuitton, try another sales associate, try another time. And this has really been a foolproof way for me to get a sample. Every time that I've shopped at Louis Vuitton, except for like one time, I've gotten free samples because of this. And because I love Louis Vuitton scents, I think they smell amazing. Do I think they're expensive? Yes, but you get to refill them and they're less than some of the other perfumes that I have. You can go online and look at the notes of the perfume and see if something really speaks to you. If you're looking and it says this is a florally jasmine lavender type scent, you can say, oh, I really love jasmine, I really love lavender. How about I try this out when I go to the Louis Vuitton store? I ask them for a sample. And also, if you're just looking for samples to just get them for free and not really are interested in buying a perfume and you're just doing it to be cheap, I would not recommend that. I think it's okay to get some samples, you know, every now and then to try something out. But if you're just doing it because you're a cheap person and you want like 8 samples of the same perfume so you don't have to buy the perfume, I wouldn't do that. It's like if you go to Costco. Costco is not a luxury brand, but if you go to Costco and they have those little trays out with like free samples of food, you go, you take one, you're like, this is very good. But then you say, hey, I was wondering if I could take another one. It's like, yeah, fine, no big deal. But then you come back 10 minutes later and you take the whole tray. And it's like, why don't you just go buy a freaking piece of cheese? And so yeah, and also, you know, main point, which I forgot to state, I think in the beginning of this video, is to just ask. It does not hurt. If you know that Louis Vuitton or Dior or Chanel or Hermes, well, maybe not Hermes because Hermes is living in a bubble of their own different reality, augmented reality up there, but Gucci, you know that they're giving away free things to certain people. It doesn't hurt to ask, you guys, especially if you're in the store buying something, it does not hurt to ask. So yeah, those are all the points, you guys. Good luck with your shopping in the future. Good luck with your free samples. I hope that you get everything that you want. Free samples, purchases, no long waits, nothing out of stock, all the good jojo out there, or what is it, all the good energy and vibes for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love y'all, and bye.